As of right now, there is someone who may not be using free will, may have a lack of imagination, who has opportunity to make the best of their situation, yet they feel as if they can't. There are major opportunities for you, and you should not let them pass you by. You should keep your eyes peeled. This is the magician who is backwards at this time. And he faces the sunset in the communion with the power of night meeting day. He acknowledges the darkness and the light within and without. In the shadows, the back of his robe is not red, but it's purple, the color of the seventh chakra, the energetic seat of wisdom and enlightenment. Notice the candle he holds. That's the enlightenment. This is the infinity symbol. And here's his cup. And right now he has his back to a flower. The robe bears the pattern of the Kabbalistic tree of life. Behind him, the magician, is a single lily pushing its way upward between the paving stones. A threshold time for your endeavor, a time when new creation is trying to push through. Deepen and pull your energy inward. One of the tenets of magic is to keep silent. If you find that your endeavors are stalling or not progressing as you wish, move into the silent, dark space within you and focus. Magic requires concentration and freedom from distractions. The power is there, but you must bring it forth yourself. The card of resting. Four of Swords. Notice how he's just sitting in the chair, swords on the wall. He's doing nothing. The aged king sits slumped on his gilded throne. His head is sunk upon his chest, and his gray hair hangs loose about his face. On the stone wall beside him, four swords are displayed, a symbol of force and power. But they have been put aside, taken out of active service. The king's rich clothing It's tattered at the hem. There's a sense of well-earned rest from conflict. This card is basically tells a person to slow down and get rest. Strenuous activity becomes a habit that's not easy to break. Right now, you're challenged to do nothing. Stop and be still, to pause and contemplate, to think things over and put them back into perspective. You need quiet time to focus energy and gather strength to bring out the best in you. Recognize the benefits of rest and contemplation. At this time, there is a magician who is resting. There's a situation he has that he's been thinking about, but he feels as if there's nothing he can do. Because of his weakness in his free will, feeling of insecurity, feeling of delays in progress. Whether it's a relationship you may want to try out, a new job, whatever the situation is, right now this is where somebody is. They are a magician, but right now they're not using their powers to the best of their abilities. Maybe because they don't have any imagination in seeing where the situation could go. Yet, as a magician, you have everything you need. And right now, the only thing I can see that you have is a cup. Is enlightenment. To infinity and beyond. With the lily sitting behind you, waiting. You don't even see it. But the situation you have yourself in is resting. Swords deal with air, communication, the mind, thoughts. And right now you're not using any of it towards your situation. Suggestion to be the king, someone like the King of Swords. He is a king who is intellectual. You may already have that in you. Analytical, articulate, or it may be someone, the person that you are thinking of, the thing that you are thinking of, whatever the situation is, you are thinking of it. You are resting, thinking of it and resting, not doing anything about it. And it may be someone, whether female or male, and whether you are female or male, there may be someone around you who is harboring King of Swords, or it could be you. Intellectual, analytical, articulate, just, insightful, ethical, quite elegant, eloquent, positive, and the outward focus of a king. This card may suggest that you need to be as this king by thinking of a solution to your problem. communicate well, and judge fairly the situation, all the while telling the truth. What is required is an environment of honesty and high ethical standards. Maybe you have someone in your life who goes by those qualities that this king has. And if it's not someone else or something else, maybe you should possess the qualities of this king so that you can figure out whatever problem you have. Seems as if the problem requires love of some sort. Excuse me. Could be a romantic relationship, could be family, friends, a job. Whatever the situation is, this card speaks of beauty and power. Or a sexual attraction between two people. Two of Cups. If you don't have a good connection, then you should look for connections, especially one-on-one in your life. This is the time to join forces, to work as a partnership, or just a mutual appreciation in friendships or any other type of relationship. Being the King of Swords. Using the intellectual, analytical, articulate, just, insightful, ethical qualities that he has, coming into love that is mutual, so that you can have a partnership. Page of Swords, clarity. This card speaks of clarity. It stands for truthful and just, using your mind and having strength in pain. He's floating over the clouds with his sword. You can't even see the tip of it. Meaning, whoever is hit with this sword will not know what hits them. There's an opportunity for growth in this situation. Whatever the situation is disguised as, whether it's a dilemma or a problem, might be a lot of mental activity. Notice this is a swords card, so it's air. Communication, thoughts, your mind. Might be a lot of mental activity of different kinds. But as a Page of Swords, it comes as a message. And it brings challenges you may not greatly enjoy. You are asked to accept the difficult circumstances and situations thrown at you. and take them as trials and tribulations that were put in your path to test your vigor and strength of your spirit or temperament, your staying quality and your stamina. By accepting it and prevailing over him, it will only make you stronger and more resilient for whatever goal you have set for yourself, for whatever the situation involves. Interactions should be truthful, ethical, and it will have matters of the mind. Remember that as you face challenges, you need to use the tools of the air element: honesty, reasoning, integrity, and courage through the pain.